Scene on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
That's right, it's BBC Radio London. After this, at 10 o'clock will be Duncan Bark, so make sure after my show you don't go anywhere. In the building with me right now, Daj Jordan and Adessy. And big shout out to General Levy, who's headed out now, but we still got some great guests in here. You guys cool? All right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Vibes earlier on. Energy, and I did love that. Thank you again, Daj. That was fantastic.
Cool,
absolutely fantastic. Adessy, you didn't get up and do no like backflips or nothing, or heavy like.
I like to sit and appreciate.
Oh, sit and appreciate. Okay, that's called laziness. But
Wow.
you know, if you want to, I was just playing. Listen, so couple things that's been happening over the past few weeks or weekend, I should say rather. Firstly, are any of you married? Nah.
Nope.
All right. Let me ask you something. Right. If you was at a wedding, I think this is more going to be for you. I feel like it's more the bride rather than the groom. If you was at a wedding, does the day have to be all about you?
Yeah.
Not about no one else?
Well, it is about me.
What about the groom? No? Okay, fine.
Well, he's there.
He's there.
He will
What?
attend.
Did you hear this? He will attend. What kind of conversation? Nah, Bridget.
That's why I'm single.
Well, listen to this. There was a wedding that happened not too long ago, and the bride thought that her one of her bridesmaids ruined the wedding. You seen this in the news?
No.
That one of her bridesmaids ruined the wedding because she wasn't considerate enough to think about what being pregnant can do at the wedding.
Wow.
Basically, what had happened was her bridesmaid was pregnant,
Yeah.
and she got upset that everybody was going, "Oh, you're pregnant, congratulations," and felt like that was taking away from the attention of the bride. So she complained about it to the bridesmaid afterwards and made it into such a big fuss that she feels that bridesmaid should pay for her to have a second wedding.
It's not that deep.
This is true stories,
It's
you know.
never that deep.
It's never that deep.
Never that deep.
No?
Yeah.
But you said it's all got to be your day.
Yeah, but if someone's pregnant, you can't force them to have a baby before your wedding. Like.
Well, I think she felt that she shouldn't have got pregnant in the first place, knowing that up until a certain time you're going to be pregnant at the wedding.
Nah. It's not
That's
that deep.
that's crazy,
Like,
isn't it?
it's not like they announced that she's pregnant at the wedding because it wasn't.
No, she didn't have to.
Yeah, but you can be happy for other people. I don't think, I feel like something like a pregnancy isn't as intentional, but if it's like someone proposed at a wedding, that's
Okay.
rude. That's extremely rude.
Do you think so?
That's so rude.
Daj, what about you? Someone proposed at your wedding?
Yeah, that's out of order, man.
No, I don't.
You're
why?
trying to steal the limelight.
Yeah.
But maybe love took you in it. Like, no, actually, no, because you have to have the ring. You have to bought that in it.
Yeah,
So
it means you planned it. You premeditated
Yeah,
it.
you did.
I'm only going to play devil's advocate now. Maybe he had the ring in his pocket and was thinking, when is the best time? I don't know. And
So you
at a
thought,
wedding.
let me do it at my friend's wedding.
I don't think you think that. I think at a wedding, let's be honest, right? You go to a wedding,
Yeah.
someone's getting married. It could be a friend, your family member, something like just makes you go, oh my God, like this is amazing. I would love to be married. That vibe. And then all of a sudden you're with the person that you love, and the next thing you know, you're on one knee going, you know what, I want this for us.
I don't think it happens just like that, you know.
Nah?
No. Well, I haven't been proposed to, so I don't really know.
Nah, in time you will.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't been proposed to because I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. If I know how my life is, it's going to be, I'm going to have to propose.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I don't know. I think you mean to tell me I can't. All right, I feel like with her, I mean, the whole theme of this is being upstaged,
Yeah.
right? And whether it be a wedding, whether it be a function where you are just the focus, a hen party, or because I've heard stories that at hen parties where they've had to share it with somebody who might have been, I don't know, having a birthday, or could have been just some form of celebration, and the hen just wants it to be about them, but or a child, what's it called, a baby shower, and it should be about the baby shower but then it's someone else's celebration. They go, I don't want to share my day with them. It's all about me.
I kind of agree, because look, it's like, on your birthday, for example,
Yeah.
you're going out with your friends. I don't think you should be going to the bar for drinks. I don't think you should be doing anything. And if I'm your friend or whoever I am to you, I'll make it all about you. On that, I'm just that kind of person.
Okay.
But not everyone's like that, innit? Some people they want to,
But I feel like
it depends, innit?
I won't name names, but someone who I know is listening has a birthday on the same day that her family member wanted to get married. Right? It was like a 21st birthday, and she said, "No, I feel like you should move the wedding to another day." I mean, what's your view on that? I mean, do you think that's unfair?
I don't know if you can move the wedding.
But she said it's my special day. I'm only 21 once.
Yeah, but I know you're only 21 once, but I feel like
And
you
she's
can.
listening.
Yeah, I don't business.
Okay,
I'm not saying no
let's go
names.
in.
I'm not saying no names because if they pull me up and say, "What are you talking about?" I say, "No, the other person that happened to." But yeah, go on.
I think you're 21, but you can have a party on any day. I feel like weddings are very hard to just rearrange like
I feel like they're hard to book and get the day that you want.
And the venue and
all of that stuff. And they're expensive. I feel like that's but it's my special day. Well, it was their special day too, isn't it?
I don't know, it's once.
You're trying to play with our minds today.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm not trying to play with no one's mind. I'm just throwing different perspectives.
Well, what would you do?
Well, in which situation?
So say it was your birthday,
Yeah.
and then your friend or a family member is going to get married on that day, and it was going to be a massive party that you were going to have.
I'm going to the wedding. I'll move my party. Do you know what it is? It's more than likely. It's more than likely that I'm going to get the wedding invitation long enough in advance before I'm solid on the day that I'm actually having my birthday party.
True.
Right? So it's more than likely I can move my birthday party, but a wedding I know takes a lot more planning than a one birthday party. There's so much that has to be done. I would be more happy because ideally you're supposed to get married once, and that's what when you go to get married, you're not thinking, oh, this is going to be my first marriage, oh, it's amazing, or my third, or whatever it is, or maybe the fourth might be better, but the third one right now, you're not thinking like that. It's the one day that you're going to get married. Whereas my birthday, 21 or not, I would rather know that I spent that one day and you're going to get married doing that. And I could do my birthday a couple of days after or even the week after because it's my friend or family member's wedding. That's me, right? As for the bridesmaid thing, fire, bun her. Because, no, that bride is a bit too much. How are you going to say about, oh, yeah, I'm upset that you were pregnant and everyone was asking you about the baby and all saying congratulations to you and not me? And then you're going to ask, nah.
I don't think they were really friends.
I
think it was a frenemy situation.
It's got to be. You got her as a bridesmaid. Maybe you were friends when you were younger. You grew out of being friends. But because you want to show people that I still got people that are friends from young, I don't know. I think they were like 20, 25 years old, something like that. So they were quite young for maybe getting married. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But generally speaking, at that age, let's be honest, when you left college and then went to university, probably some new friends, left university, some of those friends at uni you stuck with, there's one or two that are like, I don't have to be around you no more. Get rid of that toxic energy. You know, I don't know who it is, but you know who I'm talking about. I can see it in your face. There's somebody. There is someone there. I don't want to out the person, but whoever it is, Adessy don't want to chat to you no more.
Wow.
I'm just saying. But I feel like, well, my thing is that I get that the bride wants it to be her day. I feel like weddings is the day for the bride anyway. It's not about us. But when I've said that to a partner, they're like, nah, that's not the case. It's our day. I'm like, nah, it's not. It's because if you upstage me, everyone's like, yeah, well, it's your wife. But if I upstage you, why would you be so inconsiderate?
But how can you upstage her? Like,
easy. I've seen it happen.
Really?
I've seen it happen, but not intentionally.
What did they do?
So imagine, let's say me, you're going to get married, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to make the entrance later on, and when I'm in the church, right? Let's say Daj is my best man. He's at the front waiting for me. Yo, Aurie, you're going to get married. Congratulations. Boom. Nice. But how me and Daj and my other groomsmen are dressed, right? I'm a Caribbean boy, but I'm dressed up in like a Scottish kind of kilt thing, but just like military Scottish outfit, right? One's playing bagpipes to the wedding march, but doing it by back because he just learned how to do it for the wedding. Whilst my wife walks up and makes her way to the front. Everyone's like, yo, your wife looks amazing, but you lot, how you lot came unified, I'm not gonna lie. That for me was what made the wedding. I've seen that happen before.
Wow.
But in my eyes, that might be just us wanting to do what we do to make the wedding look good. But if my wife goes, nah, you're not about to do all of that and take the attention from me, then it's peak. Do you see what I mean? It can happen. But even the mere fact that you said, what? The men upstage the woman? It's like for you, it's a foreign concept.
It is a completely foreign concept.
Really?
You have to trust that she will look great on the day, so no matter what the men are doing, she will look better. Don't you think so?
Nah.
No?
Daj, come on, help me out here. I don't think...
I agree with you, bro. Like,
Really?
I used to do a lot of weddings, still do.
Of course, yeah, you would, yeah.
And I've seen different dynamics. I've seen bridezillas. I've seen
Wait, can you...
Bridezillas, please.
one.
That's
One.
a bridezilla.
I'm really lucky with the weddings I've done.
Yeah.
Like, they've all been really nice, but there was one in India. Like I got flown out to India.
Oh,
and
wow, nice.
She was like, it was like her and her husband were like competing.
Eesh.
Oh, serious?
Already.
Interesting dynamic. And
So wait to start a marriage?
but he was louder, bigger than her as a person. So I think it kind of, yeah. So Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I feel like but he's probably quite obnoxious in the way he was doing that, innit? Like, this is my wedding.
He was out dancing her and everything.
That's so
serious?
That's
It was
so
hilarious.
rude.
What would you say? It's rude. But
That's rude.
Why?
Okay, let's say it's both of your day. Why are you doing dance off? Like, can't we just dance together and be happy?
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Earlier on, I asked you whose day it was. You said it was my day.
Look, yeah.
Right? But then if I say, but who else? Well, it's our day.
Yeah.
Right? It's me and my husband. But is there any way I could say it's his day?
It's really not.
But do you see there? Right there, it's either your day
Yeah.
as the bride or it's our day.
Yeah.
That's already not fair. It's either your day or our day, but it can't be your day.
It should be our day. All the good weddings I've done, it's been their day.
Exactly.
But apparently, in general, like, weddings are never really the bride's or the groom's day. It's really the guest's day.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's cultural. I think that depends on what culture you're a
think
part
so?
of. 100%. Like I've emceed a lot of weddings, right? And you've obviously played at a lot of weddings. I find that many cultures, I think the proudest culture when it comes to weddings in terms of just the family unity coming together tends to be Western Africans. Right?
Yeah.
People fly from all over the world because it's not just a matter of the person getting married. It's our family are coming together to show out that we're here to support the union of this marriage, right? And I feel like that is very cultural, that it's equally about the two getting married as it is the village that helped raise the two.
I don't really think it's more about the families than the actual bride and groom.
Oh, you think it's more the family than the bride and groom?
Especially like the traditional weddings, like that's not for the bride and groom. That's for your parents. Like, it's not your wedding. You'll see aunties and uncles that you don't know that they've turned up to your wedding.
So you're Nigerian. You must have
Yeah.
been to many weddings
Yeah.
from Nigerian culture in your
Yeah.
own family, and that's very much what it's like.
As in, like, you know that a lot of the guests is friends of your parents, and your wedding is the day for your parents to show off, like, yes, look at my daughter, or yes, look at my son, they're getting married. It's not your day. If it's the traditional wedding, that's what people tend to do. They tend to have like a really massive traditional wedding and then have a really intimate one like abroad or somewhere so people can't come.
Oh,
But
wow.
family members will still make their way abroad without invites. So
They heard that you're going somewhere. Yeah, I'll book my flight.
that's what it happens.
I feel I'm Caribbean. You're Guyanese, aren't
Yeah,
you? So
mixed
Southern
race,
American.
yeah.
Oh, mixed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Right. I feel like from the side of a South American Caribbean person, it's a little different. There is a pride to the fact we're getting married. But for me, let's say my daughter's getting married, it's my way of going, go. Someone else take care of you now. I done my bit. Right? It's not showing off, hey guys, look what I've done my daughter. It's no, you are a marrier. Take her then, innit?
Wow.
Yeah, man, do your thing, man. Take her then.
Wow. I doubt that you will say that.
Now I'm
doubt
messing.
you say that.
For my mum, when I get married, for me, it'll be a part of her going, I'm proud of you, son. I'm proud of you. But hey, listen, don't come back into this house no more. I done my bit as well. You have a nice woman full of calf. Oh no. That's what it might be for her as well. So I feel like it depends on the cultures. So I don't know if we kind of show off and some more time. We know how much weddings cost. We don't want to invite too much family. Yeah, brother, you live in America, man. We'll Facebook Live the wedding for you, man. You can watch it. I'd save your money on the flight, but we don't have to pay for the extra catering cost for your one and your family with a whole heap of pitney in there. Now I'm just playing. I'm playing. All right, I'm gonna go to a quick tune. I've got one more topic after this. I love this one. I'm not gonna lie, you actually look like one of the artists in this song, Daj. You do.
Who is it?
This one is Chronix and Protege. Who knows? Loving that one. Protege, Chronix. Who knows? Last 10 minutes of the show. In the building with me is Daj Jordan and Adessy. BBC Radio London. My name is Aurie Styla. I got another question I need to ask. We spoke about weddings a minute ago. It got a bit heated afterwards when the cameraman and one of my guests were having a conversation about what can be done and who role and what. Yeah, I mean, it got tense in it, right? I'm not going to say who, but of the two guests I have, Daj Jordan and Adessy, one of them probably was a bit more heated when it came to talking about weddings. You lot can guess who that was.
Well, it wasn't me. So.
Oh no, it was Daj. Yeah, it was Daj. See, that's what we thought. Another thing now this one. This is near and dear to my heart. Spoilers, right? We're now coming back to a time where, what is it? We're on ground day or days or whatever, D-Day for Game of Thrones. You watch it?
Nope.
You don't watch Game of Thrones, Adessy?
Nope.
Okay, well I'm hurt by this still. Now I'm not gonna lie, I need to catch up on Game of Thrones, right? Are you a Marvel fan? Daj is
Not
kind
really.
of. All right, not
I like
really.
X-Men and stuff, but I'm not a geek. You can't like.
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of it. You can't like question me. And I know
Okay,
everything.
so that's me. All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Adessy?
I watched Black Panther
Okay.
and Captain America,
Okay.
and I didn't watch the new one. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. All right. All right. Here's one that's coming up then. Power. Power fan?
No.
Dude, what do you watch? How am I supposed to ask you about spoilers? You don't watch anything.
I'm too busy making music. I don't know.
Oh, well, make me seem like.
So are you doing the
make
same
me
thing?
seem
Like,
whatless,
are you
innit?
too busy to?
Yeah.
Oh, make me seem whatless then. Man's too busy to do stuff, bro. But you do what you do, you know, for a minute.
Do you know what? With things like Game of Thrones, I feel like there's too much hype around it. I feel people are too invested.
Yeah, so my producers are just saying, can you just cut her out of the show right now? Look, they're just signaling there, just cut her mic.
People are too invested. It's too much.
But it's storylines. It's like, all right, so the topic we was going to talk about was spoilers and how to avoid spoilers. And, you know, if there's any spoilers you guys have to avoid. But you don't really watch this stuff deep. So I'm going to ask you now, why are people too invested in Game of Thrones in your perspective, Adessy?
Okay, when I see Game of Thrones, especially on Twitter, people are like, for me, it's a fantasy land that you guys are this stuff isn't real, but you're acting like it's real. It's not real.
Oh, but Wakanda was, you know, real.
Wakanda was for the culture. Game of
It's
Thrones is not for
relatable
the
as well.
culture.
Okay, Wakanda was for the culture to a degree. However, you know, vibranium doesn't exist,
Yeah.
and the suit that he wears isn't real. In fact, you know, Wakanda isn't actually a real place.
Yeah.
It's great the representation it had, not gonna lie. But then, so in Game of Thrones, which is very kind of Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth-esque, Viking-esque stories.
You can't compare Game of Thrones to Black Panther.
Yeah,
You can't.
to a degree, I agree, because they're very different stories. You're saying for the culture because of the relevance it did have to African heritage people. So I give you that one. But it is a fantasy. Marvel, in the whole of Marvel, a man found a glove with put 6 stones in it, clicked his fingers, and half the universe disappeared. You can't tell me that is not fantasy from a glove, rude boy. And that was in Infinity War where Black Panther was in. So don't give me none of that, oh, it's a fantasy stuff, because that's what Black Panther is as well. But it's in fact a fantasy you chose to be invested in. People invest in Game of Thrones, good storylines.
Yeah, but it seems like there's a lot of corruption, a lot of incest, a lot of craziness.
The whole medieval thing
Yeah,
as
it's a
well,
bit
man.
weird.
Not into that in medieval stuff.
Techie, yeah, just a bit.
All right, so I get you on that one. I'm not gonna lie. I watched the first 3 seasons, and then I stopped only because season done, and I never caught up afterwards. I am gonna catch up because I want to see, because it's a finale. This one, I want to see what's going on. But when it comes to Marvel, I invested from when I was a kid. I love comics, and now it's all in movies. Of course, I want to see them. Right, and here's something for you, right? You say Marvel's a bit fantasy, not Marvel, but some of the other Marvel stuff outside of Black Panther is probably a bit far-fetched for you, right? You know X-Men?
Yeah.
The story of X-Men, or the character structure of X-Men, the 2 lead characters, Professor X and Magneto, were based on Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, right? Now, she's interested now. Look, her ears went bing. About fighting the same battle from 2 different perspectives. Maybe that might interest you now.
Yeah.
You're not interested. You're not going to watch it when you go home. You're not going to care.
I feel like I'm more inclined to watch X-Men than Game of Thrones. I just think there's so much violence. Like, there's just so much going on in Game of Thrones that I don't want to be involved in. Like,
Okay, yeah, you definitely can't watch Power then either.
Yeah, it's okay.
And you don't watch Power either, Dad?
You know what? Everyone around me watches it. They're always like, "Why don't you watch it? You're weird." I just haven't got into it.
No.
After season 2, some of the stories are ridiculous, but it's actually...
I can tell it's good by
yeah.
the amount of people that are like,
Yeah.
literally everyone around me is into it. So I know it's good. I just need to give it. I'm one of them people that catches on to things late,
Okay.
really late as well sometimes.
But did you watch Insecure?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It kills wicked.
That's a good show.
It is.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, but I can afford to miss an episode or a season.
Okay.
I'm a Trekkie. I'm a geek. I'm a Trekkie. In my bag next to me is my Nintendo Switch in case I get
See,
bored.
it's funny
I'm
because
that
I
guy.
knew you was. That's why I didn't lie to you. If I thought I could lie to you, then I would say, "Yeah, I'm into all of this." Yeah.
You'd fake the
I
interview.
just knew that you was into it. So that's why I was like, allow it.
That's
Nah,
smart.
do it.
It's a good guy. Good guy. I'm a Trekkie. So for me, anything that's kind of sci-fi or fantasy is me.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
But don't you feel like you're investing in something that's just not real? Like, why?
Because sometimes it's nice to it's escapism. Sometimes it's nice to enjoy life, like on a day-to-day with all the ups and downs, but then to go home and say, let me relax and now enjoy what is a fantasy storyline which I can invest in without having to win or lose by just watching and enjoying the narrative. Like, look, come on, even though what you've made is based on experiences, to a degree, it's a storyline which isn't actually happening, but has influences on what is happening. It's nice for some people to go, yeah, let me watch that. There you go.
I understand.
I can't talk about spoilers with you guys. I'm just gonna get you guys to big up yourselves. Dash, how can people get in contact and find you?
You can find me on all social media platforms, Daj Jordan UK.
Nice. And what about you, Adessy?
You can follow the Navigate series on Instagram at Navigate Series, and follow me on Instagram at Adessy.
Nice. And hopefully, in time, I'm going to convince them when we come off air to get into Game of Thrones, even just one episode.
I doubt it.
Well, prayer is real, and it really does affect and help and really influence when it can do. My name's Aurie Styla. We are wrapping up right now. I'm going to hand over to Duncan Bucks after the news. This is BBC Radio London, The Scene. I'll be back. I'll be back this Wednesday. I'm covering for the amazing Judy Love. So make sure you're listening on Wednesday, 8 till 10. And I will speak to you then. See you then. Later on, guys. Take care. And thank you to my guests that have come down. It's been fantastic. Later.